Hello, boys and girls. This is Anders here, of course, and welcome to some shotgun sniper montage. No, I'm kidding. It's about the montage part. It's still shotgun sniping. Sorry about the very loud volume on the last commentary. It was a little bit louder than it should be. I hopefully have fixed it to a nice level now, not too loud and not too high, or not too low and not too loud. Yeah, fuck it. Anyways, I'm actually playing with Shemail or Sharamare or something like that from the Minecraft server. As for you guys who are following most of my videos, you should know who that is, kind of at least. He got Battlefield a couple of weeks ago and he has played with me a couple of times, and I gotta say he's surprisingly good for being like basically a real noob as he is. Like, no offense to him, but I gotta say I got two really good gameplays playing with him, so gotta give him some credit for that. A lot of resurrections and a lot of medic help, except for here's no one's helping me, but probably because he's not even close by, or he's dead right now over there. Poor bastard. Anyways, playing with the shotgun sniper and using extended magazine, a 6x magnification scope, and of course the slug ammo, because you can't snipe with birdshot. I mean, that's kind of hard, or I don't know. I don't think it's birdshot though. Ooh, slow motion, the moment in the head. Yeah, bitch. That's how we do it, Viking style. Anyways. Talking about Vikings and traditions and stuff, talked about Christmas in the last video. I thought I would kind of take up something about Christmas again. I did forget to mention a lot of things, of course, because simply you can't tell an entire country's story about Christmas and everything like that in one video. That's extremely hard, and I don't really have the knowledge to be able to do that in a good way either, to be honest, because I'm no historian or anything like that. But a lot of you guys requested I would talk about something kind of derpy Disney has been doing lately. For a couple of years, Disney has been removing parts of, as I told you guys, the Christmas kind of video that everyone watches in Sweden, and I think also maybe in Norway, might even do it in Finland. I'm not 100% sure. I got a lot of messages from a lot of people saying that, yeah, we watch it here too, god damn it, Anders, it's not just in Sweden, you retarded fucker, check your facts before commenting. And yeah, it's good that you guys actually check your facts, because as I said, I don't always do that. Then, or I think I'm right, and then I'm not right, and then you're gonna look like a fool for believing me. So it's always good to have a little bit of doubt, even though I have the best of intentions for most of the time. Except for when trying to steal your monies. Give me your credit card number now. But yeah, seriously, give me your credit card number, bitch. I will poop in your mailbox. Disney has been doing something very derpy to this show, basically, this Christmas show. They've been removing stuff from it for a couple of years now, and this year they removed even more, and people are kind of getting fed up with it, and it stirred up a lot of emotions, especially this year. Disney has removed 2 parts from it this year, and this year they removed an old man who's walking with a cane. This is actually in Santa's workshop, so when I'm talking about an old man, it's actually an old man toy, a toy that looks like an old man with a beard walking with a cane, and he was removed because he was too Jewish looking, and that could be considered as offensive to Jewish people. I mean, come on, for fuck's sake, Disney, grow a fucking pair. It almost feels like Disney's not even doing this to like be nice to Jewish people, like to show them respect. It almost feels like they're doing it to kind of stir up a mess about it and shit like that. I mean, like, to me, it's incredibly childish, and like, I don't see a reason for it. I mean, it's a toy, and it's not even expressed to be Jewish. It just kind of looks Jewish. And this toy doesn't do anything offensive or anything like that, so it would in no matter of speaking like offend a Jewish person, except for if it's a very whiny fucking Jewish person, because everyone knows that there's always whiny people who whine about the smallest fucking things ever, and doesn't matter if you're black, white, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, or whatever you are. There's always gonna be people of your kind as well that whines as fucking bitches. And fuck, I mean, even you might be one of those whiny people, who knows? I can whine quite a lot sometimes, not about stuff like this, but like if my team doesn't work hard enough on Battlefield and that kind of makes me a dickhead at that moment. So I mean, like, that's just how people are. That's how we people are. So I'm guessing it's someone like that who has been complaining, because I can't see any reason why any normal person, Jewish or non-Jewish, would complain about a toy that kind of looks like a Jewish man. I mean, like, come on, for fuck's sake. What the fuck? What's going on here? Though a thing that they removed I could kind of understand a little bit is a part where two dolls is made. One white doll with blonde hair and one black doll. And the black doll doesn't really look black. It looks like black people was portrayed in like 40s and 50s and 60s cartoons and like papers, basically, like a caricature of a black person. Like if any of you guys have ever like read an old Tintin book, I don't even know if Tintin is named Tintin in other countries than Sweden, but basically like the guy with the dog Milo and the captain, I don't even remember what the captain is called, but like always has a hat and a blue shirt. Anyways, like how black people is portrayed in Tintin's comic books is like black, of course, with like the Rastafari dreads kind of stuff, and also like with huge fucking lips, like ridiculously big lips. And to be honest, I don't see any really wrong with that. I mean, it's a funny cartoon, and I mean the cartoon is from the fucking 50s and 60s and 40s. I mean, like, people wasn't as well educated as we are now. Most people might never even seen a black person in real life. So I mean, to be honest, personally, I don't really give a shit that like that was there. I however can kind of understand Disney a little bit why they removed it, because it can maybe be made out to be offensive. It's certainly more understandable than the Jewish man that walks with a cane, or rather the older man that they say look too Jewish walk with a cane. But yeah, the point is basically that I can kind of understand removing the black doll and the blonde doll part, but still I do not like it one bit that they did it, because this is something that has been the same since I was fucking 3 years old. I mean, this has been the exact same thing, with the only change that they like removed the small like commercial clips they have for like that year's Disney movie and stuff like that, and replaces it for the next year's Disney movie to make a little bit of commercial for themselves. They've never removed these classics things like Benjamin Sysha, that's basically like Benjamin the Cricket and stuff like that. I think he might be named Jimmy the Cricket or something like that in America, at least. I'm not really sure, to be honest, but it kind of pisses me off. And I've been noticing I've been noticing this happening in Sweden a lot lately, or ever since I grew up, kind of like with people being called racists and stuff like that for no good reason. I mean, I get called racist sometimes because I think our immigrant policy in Sweden is really, really bad. Why? I don't see any reason why we would take in so many people. We take in about 100,000 people every year, new immigrants, and we only have 10 million people living in Sweden. That's a big percentage. Like, no other country does that. I mean, I think Finland, or if it was Denmark or Finland, took in like 5 people, like 2010 or something like that. We took in like 95,000. So, like, I don't understand that. I mean, why would I be a racist when I'm just stating the obvious? That is too many people to take in. And not because I hate immigrants, simply because it's a strain on the economy, it's a strain on the immigrants. It's way better to just take in half, or maybe even less, maybe 10% of that, maybe just 10,000 a year, and like take care of them better and stuff like that. And, I mean, people daily get called racist and stuff like this because saying this in Sweden, and I think it's just going too far, and I'm blaming the mainstream media, like shitty newspapers like Aftonbladet and Expressen. I mean, that have like, they don't give a shit about telling you the whole story. They just want something that sells papers. I mean, these are papers that get most of the revenue from single newspapers, not from subscriptions and stuff like that. So they need to have flashy headlines and shit like that about racism and crap like that, and over exaggerating. Like, if you buy the newspaper and because you read the headline, and then you like go in and actually read the newspaper, you're gonna see that, yeah, this was not that interesting. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still read about news on their sites sometimes, but I do, as we say in Sweden, ta det med en nypa salt. Basically, don't really believe everything about it. But that's gonna be it for this video. To sum it up, I think it's fucking ridiculous. Disney should get a grip of themselves and give us the Christmas cheer that we are used to. The same good old-fashioned stuff that always has been. It's not racist, it's just a bit old-fashioned. Yeah, that's it. So, as usual, thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.